AMD has been doing the thing every investor loves to talk about in coffee shops and Discord threads, quietly compounding while competitors grab the headlines. In 2025, the stock has climbed roughly 36%, driven by renewed optimism about its AI GPU roadmap and its growing role in AI infrastructure. But the story isn't just shares go up. It's a tidy string of commercial tie-ups, cloud rollouts, and even whispers that AMD might use Intel to manufacture some chips, a twist that would be huge for the foundry world. 36% in 2025, not a sprint, more like an accelerating freight train. When a stock climbs 36% in a year, it's not just about momentum, it's about narrative meeting reality. For AMD, that narrative is AI demand plus scalable GPU roadmap plus broader infrastructure partnerships. Investors have been rewarding concrete commercial wins and product progress, not just aspirational PowerPoints, and the result is a meaningful re-rating of the shares. If you were late to the party, don't worry, there are still chapters being written. Show a train animation labeled 2025. Accelerating from the station marked speculation into commercial deals and cloud contracts. IBM plus Zifra plus MI300X on IBM Cloud, the first big public demo of AMD's training stack. This is big in plain English terms. IBM, Zifra, and AMD announced a multi-year collaboration where Zifra will run a large cluster of AMD Instinct MI300X GPUs on IBM Cloud, described as one of the first large-scale uses of AMD's full AI training platform on a major cloud provider. That's not just a product placement, it's a commercial proof point. A startup or research group not only using the hardware but doing it on IBM Cloud demonstrates the end-to-end viability of AMD's training stack for big, frontier models. It's the difference between having a great race car and actually letting professional teams test it at Le Mans. Why it matters: scale validation. Running large training clusters proves the chips work in real, heavy production. Cloud distribution. IBM Cloud being a host means customers can access AMD-powered training without buying racks. Ecosystem proof. When Zifra, an open-source AI player, builds on AMD plus IBM, it signals to enterprises, this is a credible, supported platform. Imagine a new electric supercar. AMD built the engine, IBM built the test track, and Zifra is the racing team proving it can win endurance races. That trophy changes how dealers and sponsors think about the car. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. Tech Mahindra, taking AMD into telecom, finance, and healthcare. AMD didn't just stop at cloud training clusters. It also teamed with Tech Mahindra to bring AMD-powered hybrid cloud and AI solutions to industries such as telecom, finance, and healthcare. That partnership is strategic. Tech Mahindra is a systems integrator and services firm with enterprise clients. Pairing that reach with AMD silicon turns chips into solutions sold to real-world buyers, the telco operators, banks, and hospitals that will pay for integration, managed services, and deployments. In short, AMD provides the horsepower. Tech Mahindra provides the steering and the route map. Why enterprise deals are gold? They're often multi-year, sticky, and add recurring services revenue to the chip sale. If cloud is rent a server, enterprise partnerships are we'll build your whole factory. Why Zifra on IBM Cloud plus Tech Mahindra matter together? Put the two deals side by side and you get a pattern. AMD isn't simply shipping discrete GPU units, it's winning deployment and go-to-market partnerships across cloud, IBM, and systems/services, Tech Mahindra. That gives AMD multiple routes to customers. Developers and researchers use IBM Cloud clusters to train models quickly. Large enterprises get packaged hybrid cloud plus services offerings via Tech Mahindra. Startups and open-source projects get validation that AMD can run frontier workloads. This kind of ecosystem effect is exactly what helped other infrastructure players scale. Once you have a reference customer running production, other customers call. Think of it as a show and tell. strategy that turns technical capability into paying contracts. The MI300X moment, why the specific GPU family matters. The Instinct MI300X family is AMD's workhorse for large model training, the gear that competes for real-world LLM workloads. Having Zifra run MI300X clusters on IBM Cloud is meaningful because it's an early deployment for training, not just inference. Training workloads are the revenue engine for large hyperscalers and research labs because they require vast compute and lots of specialized memory and interconnects. A training cluster win is more valuable and harder than an inference win. If GPUs were kitchen appliances, inference chips are microwave ovens, fast, convenient. Training clusters are industrial bakeries, huge, expensive, and high margin for the manufacturer. The Intel Foundry rumor, why manufactured by Intel would be headline-worthy. Now to the spicy part. Reports surfaced that Intel is in early talks to add AMD as a foundry customer, meaning AMD could contract Intel to fabricate some chips. These discussions are early stage, but even the rumor moved markets. Why would this be such a big deal? Strategic signal for Intel Foundry. Intel has struggled to win large external foundry customers after years of restructuring. A marquee customer like AMD would validate Intel's foundry capabilities and justify heavier investment in process technology. That unlocks a virtuous cycle: customers, investment, improved yields/performance, more customers. Reuters and other outlets reported early-stage talks and market reaction. Supply diversification for AMD. AMD currently relies primarily on TSMC. Adding another foundry option, especially a big domestic supplier like Intel, could provide supply security, negotiation leverage, and political cover for US-based customers worried about geopolitics. This could symbolically be 300x soaring. Note this as well. When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, "Who then can be saved?" But Jesus beheld them, and said unto them, With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all, and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, in the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Matthew 19:25-30. If we fully obey the Lord, the Creator of heaven and earth, and carefully follow all His commandments, He has promised to set us high above all the nations of the earth. Deuteronomy 28. We shall be blessed when we come in and when we go out. I appeal to you to accept God and let Him be your guide, for He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful content. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Faith and prayer will do what no power on earth can accomplish. See you in the next video by God's mercy.